MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Adam Greenberg, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Steve Chavez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Adam Greenberg. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
First pitch, 110.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Here's the 3-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Chris Tan, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. You see the average starting play at .318. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
High in the air out to center field. Sanchez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now to the plate, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Brewers, the third baseman, Peter Hobson.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Carlos Almanzar. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
The 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Clinton Ray.
Stepping up now, Clinton Raines. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that one's there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carmen Feliciano. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch. Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Sammy Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
At the plate, Marcus Semien.
The shortstop,
As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
batting seventh, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Brian Tan.
The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
High in the air out to center field. Greenberg is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Kevin Egbert.
So digging in now, Kevin Egbert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Antonio.
Into the box now, Antonio Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. Egbert leads off first with 1 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Greenberg is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
Digging in, Bob Uecker. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one. They still trail 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Jimmy Grimes is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Euchre is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So coming to the plate, Justin Steele. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So striding in, Chris Tan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And this is fired right into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Chavez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Steve Chavez.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. In the air to straightaway right. Sosa is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Peter.
Digging in, Peter Hobson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Fastball well outside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Standing in, Carlos Almanzar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
That ball's foul.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Clinton Raines, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Clinton Raines.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Throw into second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Carmen Feliciano, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Feliciano tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Brian.
Settling in now,
Tan.
Brian Tan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count. The count's 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box, Kevin Egbert. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Brand.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
At the plate, Bob Uecker. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Egbert rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
The pitcher, number 14.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Steve Chavez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. But that'll be off the wall in right center. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Peter Hobson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Ready once again, Carlos Almanzar, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, Some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jimmy.
First offering on its way. Jimmy Grimes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In there at the knees, strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 18 homers and 65 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Armstrong was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And it's in time to get him. A 1-run is in to score on the play.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Standing in, Chris Tan, the potential second run of the inning, stands at third. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buckner is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 21. Sammy.
Digging in once again, Sammy Sosa. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To 2-2 now. Hard hit at third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Willie Peralta, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Clinton Raines. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carmen Feliciano. And now pitch on the way. Peralta has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Brian Tan.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Tan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Peralta into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. Grimes finds it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 6-2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Chavez over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Jimmy Grimes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher, and with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Kevin Egbert.
Kevin Egbert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out of play. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 9.
Ready now, Antonio Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher Bob Uecker.
Stepping in now, Bob Uecker.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Chavez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lawrence Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. J.C. Embry is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark with 36 home runs and 98 RBIs. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 37 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Chris Tan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Manny Santos comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Manny Santos.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner.
First baseman.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now batting, number 12. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Men on third with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Correct count, 2-2.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. Simeon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Sean Jackson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Sean Jackson.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Billy Palmer will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jesse Padilla is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And that's too high, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Peter Hobson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Carlos Almanzar is on deck. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Carlos Almanzar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Theodore Park has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Theodore Park.
So stepping in, Jesse Padilla, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now pitch on the way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Popped up, and no one will get this one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Chris Tan will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Egbert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Into the box now, Clinton Raines. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Carmen Feliciano, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Brian Tan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Egbert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A bullet to first base.
The center fielder, number 9, Antonio Sanchez.
Next for Milwaukee, Antonio Sanchez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jim Villalona is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Rafael Diaz is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing left.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Sammy Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, number 12. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a double play victim last time around. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Right side hit hard, reined in. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Thomas Nicholas comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And batting in the 5th spot, number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now playing third base and batting 8.
Striding in to start the 9th, Rafael Diaz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Juan Soto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
24, Juan Soto.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Peter Hopson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Hopson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that save moves him into some very exclusive baseball history. That's number 600 all time, and I'm sure he's running out of room in his trophy case to keep all these milestone baseballs.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Willie Peralta gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 63rd of the season, which leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the big